Hello, my angels. How are you doing? Hope you're doing very well. So this is like a quick energy update, energy reading that I felt guided to do for you all about what your past energy was, what your current energy is, and what the upcoming energy, the very near future energy in your spaces is. So this was something that I was actually going to create a shot for here on YouTube, but somehow the energies was just so intense and so strong that I felt that I had to do kind of like an in-depth reading about it. There was so much that the spirit wanted to communicate with each one of you, the ones that choose to go with this reading, that I felt like I had to come on and do a detailed reading about it. This is not a pick a card reading, so you don't have to choose one of the three. This entire reading will be applicable to all who choose to see this video. However, if any one particular card does resonate more with you, that would indicate your, you know, the energy that you are mainly surrounded within right now. um, this will be a lot to talk about. This will be about the recent past energy. This will be your current energy, and this will be your recent future, your very immediate, nearing future that we are going to be looking into. So, without further ado, let's get started on this entire reading. This is not, again, I'm telling, this is not a pick a card reading. This entire reading falls true for anyone who does choose to see this. Um, Take what resonates and leave the rest, and let's get started. Okay, so even before I begin the reading, I get a very nervous energy surrounding um, your recent past. I feel like there's been a lot of nervousness, a lot of self doubt, a lot of um, self hate, even that you have overcome, or maybe you have uh, battled with for a very long, long time. Uh, Self worth issues, worthiness issues. Uh, that particular point in your life could not have really been easy. There's a lot of nervous, anxious, anxiety energy surrounding this particular past that I am seeing. Um, I feel like you've been asking for something really very desperately. I feel like you've been asking for some kind of a help or some kind of a solution, some kind of answer to your prayers, especially with regards to a particular thing in your life. Okay, especially, and this is a material thing, this is an object or a area of your life that is in your mind signifies that if this is fine, everything else will fall into place. This is something that is extremely, extremely crucial and holds very important in your life. It's um it's an area that you've tried your level best to deal with, to sort it out and all of that, but it took extremely long to figure out what to do, how to do. And it feels like you've been asking for a lot of help. Okay, you've been asking for a way out or like a solution, or if the solution doesn't come, then a way to detach from the problem or something like that. There has been a tug of war, internal tug of war, that has been going on in your space, and I feel it's been going on for quite some time now. It's not like a short period, or it's not like a one-off thing that happened. It's been like a prolonged, because I see a lot of trauma that you're carrying because of that thing. I feel like a lot of burden, uh, a lot of, how should we say it, um, there's too much of dense energy, there's a lot of heaviness that you're carrying because of this situation in your life. Okay, but the good news is, or rather, the fact that this card is coming in your recent past situation talks about that. uh, the bitter part is all over. It's all behind you. You've managed to put it behind you. Um, we'll see what's happening in your space currently, but the bitterness that you were carrying because of this was deep down stemming from a deep rooted self worth issue. Okay. Yes, maybe the relationship in your life was causing problem, or the financial situation in your life with the eight of coins. I believe that it could be even the relationship thing could be related to finance, because there is that both these things are going very very strongly hand in hand. But at the core of it, if you go to see, it will come down to a deep sense of self-worth related issues. Somewhere deep down you've been questioning yourself, you've been questioning your own self-worth, questioning the fact that are you really good enough, or um, are you doing enough in order to get what you're asking for. Okay, which was kind of keeping you in a stuck state where the receiving was not happening. I also feel that you've been very tough on yourself in terms of not being really nurturing, or even if you tried to be nurturing, maybe the circumstances or situations in your life wouldn't allow you to be nurturing to yourself, because you would end up worrying, or you would end up taking care of a lot of other responsibilities. So nurturing towards your own self would not have happened. So let's come back to this later and see what's happening in your space currently in this moment right now. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, so you see um how you are being protected. Okay, you're in a very, even now I feel like you're in a very fragile condition. You're in a very sensitive space currently also. But this sensitive space is some energy is shielding it and protecting it. There is something that is covering you like a cloak, and protecting you and shielding you and guarding you. And with every passing day, I feel like you're overcoming an obstacle and becoming more whole and more complete and more bigger and more yourself. Uh, there's a lot of healing happening in your space right now. I also feel that you're seeing parts of your personality that you never knew existed before. Okay. I feel that you've started doing things or enjoying activities or experiences. Maybe it's talking to someone, maybe it's doing certain projects or certain work um, that you never thought you would enjoy. Okay, but you've started enjoying all of it. So I almost feel that uh, that was the phase that has triggered a whole lot of self discovery. Okay, this current phase that you're going through looks like a space of complete self discovery, which is also happening in a very mm, protected and a shielded. So I do feel you have your guards up still. You're not being able to trust people enough. You're not being able to, um, you know, let others decide or let tell you what you should do and all of that, because you've kind of made a shield around you so that you can kind of grow safely. Okay, but where this was more focused on how you can get that kind of love, or whatever the xyz finance, or help from somebody else. This is a phase where you are seeing how you are capable and how you are the reason why good things will attract in your life. Somehow you have become more important and significant in your life right now, which is a good thing, which is definitely a good thing. You have become your own main center somewhere. Okay, and that's a great thing. Let's just see if there's something that the cards want to also tell us additionally over here. Yeah, yeah, yes. uh, I do feel that this particular attitude or approach is not going down very well with a lot of people in your life, okay? Because they are confused about what is this person trying to do right now. They are not sure if it's just a retaliation, because with three snake heads you can also kind of come across as, always ready to uh, uh, pounce and bite. But no, that's mainly about protection. That has nothing to do with wanting to cause harm or hurt to anyone. But in your mind, it's like nothing at my cost. Okay, so currently you seem to be in a situation like that. Let's see what's happening in the very recent, immediate future, and then we can kind of talk about why the spirit wanted us to have this reading and see where it's taking us. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Yes. Wow. Okay. So, what I feel is going to happen in the very recent future is that this whole space of loving yourself and becoming the most important person on in your own space is going to go to a whole new level. It's going to go to a level where you are going to become so okay. Coming back to, I see a lot of physical changes in your life happening, a lot of changes, physically, sexually, uh, sensually, in your space. Now, what I mean to say by this is that the more you become comfortable in your own skin, the more confidence you're going to ooze. And when you're very confident, that is another kind of energy. That's that energy is extremely attractive. Okay. um, so you are going to attract a lot of attention in the recent, in the immediate future. You're going to attract a lot of attention, and for all the right reasons. There is one thing to attract attention for all the wrong reasons, and there is one thing to attract attention for all the right reasons. People are going to start taking notice about what has happened and why has this person all of a sudden blossomed and bloomed into this whole, uh, I don't know, dude or diva or something of that sort. What has he done or what has she done that has made them this kind of attractive? Money is attractive, power is attractive, beauty is attractive. But more than that, what is attractive is being comfortable in your own skin. Just absolutely embracing the all of you and everything that you stand for. Okay, being blatantly honest about who you are. And when you become that person, you almost are a magnet for all things great in life. So, so I feel like, if you're seeing this reading now, then I feel, by August you should expect this to be completed, this journey from this recent space to this entire space to be completed. But again, this is a timeless reading, so if anyone ever gets it, you can kind of take the months that you're in to the next August, first next August that you are going to uh, see in your time space. So that is the period that I'm seeing that this particular thing is going to, like, just blossom. That those days, that journey is going to blossom in your life. Okay. And mm, 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 mm. Hmm. Nice, 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 nice. That's exactly what the cards are also trying to tell us, that this person that you are going to become, and it's very soon happening. It's not something that's going to be like long off or after a very long time or something like that. It's going to happen very soon. It's going to surprise a lot of people. Okay. And the reason why I'm talking about what's going to happen from the outside is because a lot of your life has been spent about what people will think about you and how people will perceive you. So the energy that's being pulled up even over here is about the shock that, wow, is that how people really see me? Is that how I'm going to be perceived? Because you're still learning to detach from what others think about you. And deep down, it's always good to get that kind of acknowledgement or appreciation or something of that sort, right? So that is the energy that I'm still pulling. But if you see over here in this particular space, um, you don't care. You don't, and don't care in a good way, not in a egoistic way or in a shameless kind of a way, in a way where you are just so beautiful that everyone is taking notice of what and who you have become, and what did she do that she became like this, or what did he do that he became like this. We want to do that too, and they're going to ask you questions. They're going to keep coming to you and ask you, what did you do that this happened in your life? Okay. So I guess in that sense, you better have some answers ready. Um, but the thing that you did, and the only thing that you did, is you started focusing on yourself. You started loving yourself. You started listening to that inner voice, that that sound that was always here, but because of all these things, you never paid attention to. You started paying attention to all of that, and that sound was like your guiding light. It was like that, one step at a time kind of a thing, and it kept you happy. It kept you happy, it kept you centered, it kept you going, it kept you protected and shielded. So that's beautiful, and that's how it went. That's how it went. Okay. So at the top of the cards, the first thing that's showing is about how greatly your self confidence and self worth and self love is becoming glorious in this current stage that you are in. And very soon, very in the recent future, you're going to really have create a beautiful life for yourself. Okay. So that's what's happening. I feel guided to kind of check what's happening with your relationships and the other areas of your life. Oh wow, that's nice. Thanks, spirit, for answering that for us. So I feel like the relationships that you were worried about, okay, the relationships that uh, were almost taking you for granted, not caring much about you, have now started to, within this period, have now started to take notice, have started to kind of uh, in their own way make you feel that you're important. But maybe you're just so busy focusing on yourself that you don't see that they're making you feel important. Right now, even that importance that you're getting from them is not that important because you're so busy taking care of yourself. Okay. Um, and that is one of the things that probably Spirit wants me to tell you, that you're going to have to find a balance eventually. You're going to have to find a way to not only let this be like the most important thing in your life, means yourself be the most important thing in your life, but also how you can balance the relationships in your life. Okay. uh, in the future, how you can also let them be part of your life without disturbing the peace of your mind. So this is happening, but this is a lesson that you will have to learn. This is a lesson that you will have to uh, put your mind to. Hmm. Because I don't want that when you've reached this stage, you're again worried about, oh, but now that I am happy, I'm still being questioned about what uh, what am I not doing for these other people, or I will have to give up on myself to kind of blend with some of the people in my life. That's not that's not what this is about. This is about, yes, finding yourself completely, but also about figuring out how uh, you will let these other relationships, other factors of your life merge and blend with you. Yeah. Let's also see. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. The other huge thing that I'm seeing in your space, which is I do feel it's in the current position, is there is a huge windfall of money coming in your life right now. Okay, there is something that you're getting which is huge. Maybe um, it's like uh, it's huge. This the amount that you're getting is going to be humongous, and that is going to make you feel very, very, I think that's also largely going to be contributive to, I feel like this is more like a gift or an inheritance or like a reward or something of that sort. This is like a bonus or um, that kind of money. Okay, this is not your salary or typical whatever. This is like a lump sum or a windfall or something that is like just like poured in on you. Okay, uh, and it's not even in the very recent, it's like now, I mean anytime now, it's like a huge chunk of money coming into your pockets right now, which is going to enable you to secure your future, which is also going to enable you to be take care of yourself and create your happy space and create that bubble. The good thing about the bubble though is not it's not completely closed. You've left space for some people who are safe and people who can contribute to this energy, but the ones that can create a little bit of a nuisance also. And I feel this is more to do with a romantic relationship in your life. Okay, um, if there's a lot of concern with regards to that, your spouse or it's more to do with a romantic relationship, which is creating a little bit of friction in your space. So I'm sorry, I just lost track of what I was trying to tell you. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that this space is open. It's not completely shut down and locked down. But anything that doesn't let you blossom and bloom into this beautiful uh, space that you want to become, you are not going to let that energy come into your space. You're going to fiercely guard it and protect it. So take take what resonates over here from that. The windfall is for sure, is certain. um, do you even see how this is like a piggy bank? This is going to let you be save some cash, also some money. It's going to let you not only have some to spend some, but also save some. You know how you can kind of put away something for a better future or something like that. You're going to pocket a huge amount of uh, funds, which you're going to be able to then invest in the right places and get beautiful returns out of very soon. So that's happening. Yeah, you see the drama that's happening in your life currently. It's a relationship, it's finance. It's relationships, it's finance. It's relationships, it's finance. And then there's that self that is doing so brilliantly well and growing and blooming and blossoming. It's beyond uh, anyone how you've become that person, okay? But you're closing yourself off to allowing one significant relationship in your life, okay? Whichever that relationship is. And that relationship could be the one that has hurt you the most in the past, the one that has caused you a lot of grief in the past. I'm not asking you to allow those people or that person back in your life right now. Do That's your call, and I'm not going to get into that also in this reading currently. But the advice that Spirit wants to give you is that whatever that is, um, try and balance it from now only. Try and learn to um, see how you can integrate it into your life, okay? Because when you reach that stage, Spirit doesn't want you to feel that there is something that you cut out of your life, because that invariably is going to again start the cycle of having an issue with yourself and all of that. But at that stage, we don't want to do that. What we want to do is we want to see, yes, another upward growth. We want to see another journey ahead, and we don't want to see you feeling like you've cut off something from your life to become this version of yourself, okay? So um, that's what I feel needed to be shared as a quick energy update. I think this was very important for me to come on and make a reading for, because I sense a lot of sensitive energy. I sense that you would be going through something very, how should I put it? I mean, unsure about, like, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the wrong thing? Is this going to work out for me? How should I go ahead in life? So I felt like some closures are required over here. Closures that this part of your life is over. You're no more this person. This is what you become. You've become this person who's beautifully healing and growing and confident and uh, focused on your own self-worth, and you've become this person, and you've become this person who's absolutely in love with herself or himself, and is rightfully so, taking care of themselves, okay? um, and in your very near future, you are becoming that that ideal self that you visualize, that person, that it person that was in your mind. You've become that person in your immediate future, okay? And that's happening. There's no way that's not happening. But whatever had to be cut off from here was the wounds and the emotions, not the people and not the relationships. So I think that's all I have for you today. um, Lots of love and lots of uh, wisdom and light your way. And God bless you. I'll see you in my next reading. Take care. Bye bye.